Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is NutRaisin. We are playing more PLO well, we are aiming to play PLO 50. Right now we're waiting on some tables to open up. Actually, there's no PLO 50 game on either RunItOnce or microgaming happening currently. Sure what it is. PLO 50 players on strike, nobody told me. So in the meantime, we'll make do with some PLO 10 as a warm-up. I am sure we'll have enough games in 45 minutes to come once the splashy hours kick off. Like that, yeah, looks good. Ish. Alright. Pure Queen's taking it down. I guess once he checked twice, we might have been able to put a bet in here, but meh, whatever. Not a huge deal. Well, we got a PLO 20 table at least. Okay. It does give us a nice wrap on a double flush draw board. We're blocking both flushes a tiny bit though. So we don't want to be folding here. Do make the front door flush the heart and of course the nut straight. No, we don't make the flush is out there now is what I mean naturally. I think we call down with one heart. And if he checks, might go for really thin value or really tiny bet rather. Take it down. Mega tight clown. Okay, that's a new one. It's marked in red. I've never seen the name before. I think therefore it's somebody we played with before who just changed his nick. So the last full day of splashy hours, I'm not sure when the last one is. It might be tomorrow in the afternoon, I think so. Yeah, tomorrow at 7, I think the last two splashy hours kick off. I think I'll be around for those as well. Otherwise, I'll take the Monday off tomorrow. Off the bar! Super Splashy Sunday! I think that 3 times in a row. Hey, cheers for being here off the bar. New emotes are on their way. I sent them in for approval. It might take an indeterminate amount of days. But the new sub badges are here at least. Alright, that spells the end for us here. That's fine. And I'll keep an eye on the player pool in RunItOnce, and as soon as we get a table, I'll be happy. Yeah, we will continue betting here. We do block the nuts quite handily. Get called twice, boy eats girl. Alright. Take it down in the end. Nino. Yeah, it'll take a couple of days. I moved the Nutcracker emote, since nobody really uses it, to tier 3 just as a placeholder. I don't expect anybody to sub. I don't expect anybody to sub, period. But I'm definitely not expecting anybody to sub above tier 1, which I wouldn't do myself either, I think. But so the new emote will be the blind squirrel. I think it should show up in the banner on the bottom right. The new emotes will show up there. And the blind squirrel, and what is it? Oh, the Ace is Cracked emote, which I think is kind of neat. Also love the blind squirrel, by the way, personally. So those will show up in the next couple of days, and if we ever make partner, because I think that's the only way to get more emote slots at this point. We have all the affiliate emote slots we could get. So should we ever make partner, then all the emotes are going to come down to tier 1. There's not going to be tier 2 or tier 3, period, I think. They're just there for a placeholder right now. Oh, you know what? I didn't know that. I know if you like click an emote, you see a blown up version of it. But if you click a sub badge, it doesn't do that. That's a pity. I wonder if the squirrel with the 3 emotes for 1 year subscribers will show up. Then, Oh no, for 9 month subscribers, sorry. For 1 year subscribers, I have something else planned. Hey, PLO 20 table seats open. So let's jump into those. Oh, the PLO 20 table on RunItOnce opens. That's kind of cool. Fine. Alrighty, so we do have some PLO 20, some RunItOnce games going at least. I'm sure it won't be too long before we have PLO 50. What is it? 35 minutes until we get splashing. I think so, with the pseudo days. Have top 2. So didn't bet here. Let's hope he doesn't have the king. Didn't make him 2 pair. If it didn't, we should get a fold often enough here. I was pondering if I'm going for the check raise, and I think I would have. Hence the initial check. Aces, you say. Alrighty. What? What? Crap, I forgot the emote command too, Hamster Man. Awesome to see you, Hamster Man. Man, it has been a while. You are always present on this channel, though. I think Thello a couple of days ago, there was a spot where he said, like, hey, you could have min raised there. And I was like, man, the Hamster Man would have loved that. Awesome to see you here, Hamster Man. Look at this yourself. Yeah. I guess I'm auto-subscribed. Um, but I'm happy to see that you forgot the emote command too. I did as well. I know you made some. Yeah, a pleasure to have you here, Hamster Man. I like that you like the new emotes of the bar. I think it should be a couple of days. I keep reading stuff on the Twitch Reddit that some people have waited 1 or 2 weeks for emote approval. I kind of suspect / hope that's not going to be the case for us, since it is an active channel. If they, if that makes any difference for them, like in what order to process applications. Is she gonna lead here? The King of Hearts. We do take that one down, surprisingly, once the heart rolls off. Love me some pot! Limit! Omaha, it is the great game without a doubt. Not quite sure. Here we get raised, which is unfortunate. A little bit too optimistic there. Hey, we get another ace board. Right. Oh, actually, 3 ways. I think I should have raised here. We do have a spade. Another ace is not folding. But maybe just raising it up now is the better deal there. No doubt, Hamsterman. No limit can kiss me arse, as the Brit in me would say. Nah, I mean, it's still a fine game, but it's just doesn't grab me by the cojones. Alright, we're going with this one. Hope we're not doing bad. Ah, the 9. Well, I was going to do it on the flop and it would have had the same result there. Fair enough. It's not like that 9 connects to him terribly often. Oh well. Good thing it was only quote-unquote PLO 20. Hey, speaking of which, PLO 50 is opening. Alright, so to make some room on the screen. That is not bad, giving us top and bottom. Smoke weed limit. I don't think Discord notifies you. Ooh, that's a... Damn, I need to look into that. Although it should put out an everyone in the bot should. It doesn't always do it, but like 90% of the time it does. I need to close some tables, i.e. the PLO 10 tables. But love hearing that, Amsterman. Playing softball like 3... Oh, okay. That's a excellent point. Sport 3 times... here we take it down. 3-4 times a week is a lot. Excellent spot here with our aces pre. Hopefully. Yeah, doesn't look horrible. I mean, we're all in anyway, so... We'll be up against kings versus... Oh, nasty. Oh well. Start bluffing here. Well, sort of semi-bluffing. And here we flop kind of cool. We flop kind of cool on a bunch of tables. It's just... a little bit of a problem to show them all. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I guess we can dispense with the micro gaming tables then soon. It's a pity that turn. Alright. A 10 is not that great. We need to give up. Doesn't go for it. Let's just check behind. Has that 4, huh? Alright, I'll ditch the microgaming tables then in a moment. And we'll get to work. Get busy at PLO 50. Where we've... Flop okay, actually. Good enough to continue betting here. Double gutter, top pair, second nut flush draw. That's pretty nice. Not so sure about this one though. I just prefer bottom. Oh, I have to bet. Is Stoffjungen, welcome to the channel. So, how we go about this? I think we're sticking it in, right? Might be bad spot or yeah. Can't draw out. Well, 2 queens, 2 kings running kings queens would have done it for us, but couldn't get away from that one, I think. Nah, slow playing would have netted us losing the entire buy-in there as well, I believe. I mean, maybe thinking longer once he comes over the top, but if a 5, then not flush draw. Just nasty spot, I feel. That might be it. That might be it, Amsterman. But I, starting this week, not tomorrow, but starting Tuesday, I will be on according to schedule once more. Look pretty cool here. Yeah, this time it worked. This time it put out the notification. I know sometimes it doesn't do it for the second stream of the day. I did notice that. I think we're calling down. Right, so they're not... Yeah, it looks kind of weird, the full table view now with 6 tables. Kind of the... What's the word? The dimensions are kind of off. Scale, I guess. It's not quite the right word, but you know what I mean. Finally, some entertainment on a Sunday. The Hendrickson, welcome back to the channel. I'll do my best to provide some. Cheers. Thank you for the good lucks. Certainly, it'll certainly come in handy. Some good luck. Cheers. Last hand here on the PLO 20 table. Have enough PLO 50 going on now. Wait, where did that one go? Here. Damn it, now I need to look up that command you created. Alright, that was suited queens. Not a bad starting point. Oh, there you go. It's just balls deep. Exclamation point. Oh man, this is. We only use that one when there's you know, no female company around, as far as we know. Otherwise, we keep that one to ourselves. Do make 2 pair. I think raising is actually more interesting, maybe, because he's doing this with a lot of turn draws. Or with a top set. Yeah, so it'll take a few days for the new emotes to come in, but they should show up in the banner rotation on the top right, bottom right. Oh, by the way, yesterday off screen I lost quads against quads for the first time in Omaha, which was fun. For a given value of fun. I turned quad queens on a spade, ace high board, ace queen X, and turn was a queen, river was an ace. Yeah, I was not able to get away from the second nuts there. I don't think that is a mistake. It's just sad. Oh, 20 minutes until we get a splash in. Last hands at the PLO 20 tables on micro. Aces with the king and the suit and the 5. Sounds okay. Currently we're down a little. Should be down, I think in total with the micro gaming losses, around 2 buy-ins. Check up on that. That is quite nice. Gonna go for the check raise. No, it's not quite that bad. 1.5 buy-ins. So we have a gutter, we have a blocker, to the nuts, we have the nut flush draw top pair. I think we're just going with that. Also lose aggro dude. On the button, wide range is what we're up against, and we do take it down. Ooh, well, I tell a lie, we're gonna have to play one micro gaming table because a very good friend of ours sat down. Need to play with him. And some quality time. Yeah. I.e. the butt all-in character here, who is amazing for the bankroll to have at your table. And it usually doesn't last long, so I don't think this is gonna be in for the long haul here on the micro gaming table. Tico, hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for the good lucks. And yeah, thank you for saying that. The other day we had a whole bunch of splashes, man. It was quite a thing to see. We had, I think, 4 splashes today. Although I couldn't find the 4th one on the video on demand. I don't know, maybe I miscounted. Sort of imagined it. Wish I could win splashes like that. I run well in the splashes, I have to say. There's no denying that. Hey. Pretty cool. Maybe flop the nut flush draw out of position. Check. That was a 2 buy-in pot in total. Take one off. That was nasty, yeah. Ooh, we make the nuts there. Well, actually, there's a straight flush. We ran into straight flushes a lot the last couple of days. Like 3 times, I think. We had them once ourselves. So there's that. Took down the first small one against butt all in here. Didn't get to show. Wait. Get some money. And we have aces on the butt all in table. So it was a 200 BBs pot in total. Not a bad board. He leads out. On most non-spade turns, we're gonna come in for the raise. Or we could call down. That is an excellent card. What you got? Nice! Nice! That might be it for butt all in right there. Not counting largest pot in BB. Ooh, that's easy to answer, the Henriksen. Hang on, he says and goes silent. Eo keeps crashing. I have that problem sometimes too. Either keep trying for a couple of minutes, or sometimes rebooting the computer works too. If you can't get in at all after 10-15 minutes, then reinstall the software, but... It's not a good card. Damn it! I completely misclicked. That really was not intentional, of course. I mean, I'm sure you know. I'm sure that's believable. Damn it, that didn't happen. I misclicked pre-flop. I misclicked on the river. Only... I can't remember the last time that happened. Jesus. Crap. That was completely unnecessary. So in terms of BB, the Henriksen, that was the biggest part we've ever played. Yeah. It was a splash pot, but a tiny one, so the splash part really isn't important there. And the biggest hand is in the end, of course. It's a montage of all the pots, most of the situations leading up to the final showdown. I think there was still PLO 10. That was in my very first month or 6 weeks or something of streaming, I believe. And I hope I made the music a little bit a little bit more der Alte friendly. I removed the trance and techno directory from the playlist. The house stuff is still in there and added some new music, 3-4 hours that got released on Epidemic Sounds. Also keep digging for additional like easy listening music in the next days and weeks as well. Well, might actually win us the hand here. Just need to think what we do if he bets. Okay. We thought about raising, I think that... Running as admin, okay, yeah. That'll help. I run it as admin anyway because of the streaming. How much longer? 12 minutes until we get a splashing. That's fine. And we have a similar hand here. I think here in the small blind we go for the raise fold. I'll check up on that. But he keeps checking here. I think we're doing fine. With the 7. With the 7-hour hand, let's bet. Might be a mistake. Let's check out this one here pre-flop. Here we take it down. Also, he's not putting us on queens here, the way this hand went down. We take it down. Let's check out the pre-flop. Don't quote me on it just yet. It's fine. It's perfectly fine in the small blind here to come in for the raise. We had the ace, queen, queen, 7. Yeah. Absolutely correct. Phew, cool. Good luck on the tables to you, Stushi, as well. Cheers. So, where does it leave us for now? Oh, we're not doing bad. Down 10, 20 bucks. Cool. So currently only sitting on 4 tables. I will add 2 more tables just before the splashy hour starts. Mark out some short stackers. Oh, that's the only one. Fancy that. Holding in MP. Against the cutoff, that's an excellent question. I think we're just calling here in the BB. And that's not a bad board. Might actually be one where we go for the check raise with a quote-unquote weak-ish hand. It really isn't weak, but... Fortunately, he checks... Yeah, I really shouldn't have anything that beats us here except aces at this point. At least not often. Cool. Taking it down. What happened here? Oh, doesn't matter. Didn't see it. Didn't get to see it. They put it in, though. 9-7, 9-7. He makes the better straight with the queen. Oh, no, you... Wait, what? Yeah. I think he made a better straight, right? Right, he did. What was I gonna do? Damn it, I'm getting old now, I forgot. The kings, look up the kings. Right. Duh. So, BB versus Cutoff. King, King, Jack 10 single. And that is absolutely perfect. Phew. So I'm starting to notice a trend that slowly, whenever I check out stuff, the answer more and more often tends to be that I'm starting to do things correctly, flop more correctly, or even more correctly, depending on your point of view. I'd go with the first or the second one personally. But good stuff. Hahaha, note to self. That hotkey T. Cool down. That was close. Ace is over here. Hello, old friends. Might have to put some money on RunItOnce today, just to avoid, just so we're always able to reload. I lost some money on RunItOnce yesterday, but won almost all of it back on microgaming, so I usually don't keep many binds on site. Just sort of paranoia. The lesson Black Friday taught me. Got a nice little hand here. Ace, King, King, Queen, triple suitor this time around. Again, gonna be a raise and or squeeze. And if you get raised again, we are gonna let it go. I think so, although we've just seen Madison b-bet before the flop. So she might be 3-4 bet happy. Whew. Ain't that something? Let's see, are we up against aces? Will we get to see? We will get to see. Did I get lucky here? Yeah, I got lucky. Oh, she has a flush draw on. Okay. Whew. Man, the flush draw scared me. So yeah, raise folding confirmed under normal circumstances, and she's not as crazy as I had hoped, like just seeing her 3-bet in the hand, hand just before that one. Ha! Lucky break for us. That's how I lost my buy-ins on RunItOnce as well yesterday. Somebody had random kings, not even, you know, not way worse than the ones I had here. And it was one buy-in, but not here to tell bad beat stories. We'll have plenty and dish out plenty of them today and in the next streams ourselves. Giving us a double gutter and a flush draw on a paired board. Sixes shouldn't be a problem often. Sometimes he had nines, kings, but he checks. I'm actually willing to bet here mostly as a bluff. Well, you mean, or not just mostly, as a bluff with equity. Nah, we're gonna give up. What the? Well, first of all, nice that we gave up, and I completely spaced out on the fact that I flopped a set here. Man, that's not a good sign. Jesus. Oops. Didn't mean to have that get in the way. "47 entries, 47 players at the tables trying to get splashing." fine to get splash in. Well, you know what I mean. Apparently I'm having an off day when it comes to talking, playing, reading cards. Jeez. Right, ace-check 9-5, loose aggro. I think this one we are supposed to call. Check up on it. After the fact. MP. Yeah. No doubt. Sometimes actually a raise. Weird. But okay. What's happening in the no limit streets? Hey, kind of nice. Especially for a Sunday. 20 entries no limit 4, 8 entries at no limit 20, and apparently one table no limit 200 running. Pretty cool. We got a walk there. This is also interesting to me. Let's check this one out. Like, assume the under the gun opens here. What do we do? Still a raise? I would think it is still a raise fold, but let's check it out. I mean, the fold part is I'm pretty certain about. It would be small blind versus under the gun. Yeah. No difference to an ace-high suited queen there. Oh. Better. Is king 10-3 also gonna be a open fold? $250 splash. Is the splash aura starting? Yeah, it is. Yeah, not equipped for that. We get raised, we're gonna let it go, especially against a tight character. Whoa! Raised and snap called. Interesting. Yeah, we're doing some raising ourselves. Versus... okay. We bet Jack 10, 6, 4, huh? We get cold 4-bet here, is a hand we can call. Yeah, we're not getting away from that, I think. Yeah, good luck us. Ah, that's a horrible card. We need a 7 or 5. Do you get the 5? That poor bastard. Ooh, lucky us. In case you're wondering, in case you haven't been here the last couple of days, during the splash hours, I will red hole right pretty aggressively as soon as somebody else is deep. Here we have 90, 70. Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna do too. And in case you haven't been here before, I'll give the explanation once more. Because if a big splash happens, I don't want to play, you know, 1.5 or even here two buy-ins deep 3-ways. Because we are going in any, you know, splash but bigger than 100 BB, and frequently we've went in and 100 BB splashes even. That is quite a strong board. Wow. So I'll be streaming for 2 hours until the splash hours are over. Then gonna go on my dinner break, and we'll be back at midnight. Kind of an unscheduled streaming day today, since Sunday is my new day off. But I can't pass up on the splash hours. They've lost count. How many 100 BB splashes we've seen? We've seen one bigger one 500 euro splash 2 days ago, I believe. And 100 BB ones, we've seen one every day except yesterday. I didn't see a single bigger one than 25 BB. But in total, we've seen, I don't know, 9, 10 maybe of the 100 BBs? I'm not quite sure. Be a fun spot to lead too. Definitely a fun spot to raise. Nice. I suspect we had the best hand anyway, but let's not have an ace roll-off. So we got lucky, what? Twice? Was the first all-in we won lucky? The first one. Oh, with the kings, yeah. Yeah, I guess we got lucky twice so far. Kings versus aces there. I mean, on the flop in the second all-in, we were flipping. It's just that the turn was horrible for us. Robbing us almost all of our outs. Yeah, we're not doing anything here. We're just folding. Whoa, what are these peeps doing? Eights and a flush draw and flop the nuts. Liking this guy too. And speaking of guys and liking them, we had 2 days ago, I think, when I wanted to stop streaming at 2 in the morning, ended up streaming until 5. We had one pink shirt, one crazy guy who was sitting on up to 3 tables late at night. And he was special, man. That was a very exciting stream. And we had one more pink shirt yesterday as well at some point. So maybe he was back yesterday. Maybe. Which is the reason why I'm telling it. Maybe he'll be back today as well. Giving us care here. Okay, we're letting it go, of course. Curious to see what these peeps show up with. Kings, huh? Alright. Kings take it down. Take it down here as well. Oh, I tell a lie. We had a 100 BB splash yesterday on stream too, I think. Making at least one every day. So also look now with all the tables there, kind of skewed. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Looks kind of skewed. But we're not using that view much anyway. Pain in the ass for mobile users. Right. Was the one with the weird 3 betting. Do flop a complete wrap here. bets, we let it go without a heart, I think. With a heart, I'm calling there a lot. Two pair, no, I was gonna say money's going in, but the SPR is still quite large. So we do have showdown value. Start off by checking. Against, you know, good draws, we're not, we can't protect. But we're gonna get him out all that often. Yeah, not that there are many great turns for us. Certainly does not qualify. We'll tank it for a moment. Maybe that'll deter him from betting. Although I doubt it. He has something bettable. We could do is come in for the check raise. Block 10-8, 10-7. Nah, but he's too short for that. We should go. Good thing I checked the stack size before potentially making a huge blunder there. Because he's not going to fold 15 behind in a pot as large, unless he was completely bluffing. $150 in the middle. Get raised, never folding. That's not a bad board. That's not a bad board either. Wow. Try to get some money in right away. Audit, here he folds. Little small bet. I'll take a note on that. And that's not a nice turn. We are in position. Let's see if we can do some checking behind. Yeah, 3-base. We definitely would love to be able to check. Or just see a smallish bet. I mean, there's one hand. On the other hand, there's only one hand that beats us. Hang on. The downside is, whenever I rely on only one hand beating us, you seem to have it quite a lot still. That might be results-oriented thinking, though. On the other hand, I mean, we've seen the nuts check here, sure thing. Just hope that's not the case this time. We're not folding at this point if you get raised. You have to flush draw on top. But I think, generally speaking, the straight is one leads here a lot. The one lead here a lot, because I'm gonna check behind so often. Do get called. I think we're going with it, hoping like ace queen calls, hoping he didn't turn queens on us. Well, we could check behind, but ace 10, ace queen, maybe even ace 5 sometimes calls. We've seen stranger things. Nice pot right there. Nice, nice, nice. Pretty awesome stuff. 47 entries. At PLO 50. 5 at PLO 200. Wow. There's 10 peeps playing PLO 10. There's 5 peeps playing PLO 20. Nice. And still some PLO NL 20, NL 200, NL 4 going down. I dig it. I think it's good enough and we don't want to haul here. Pre-flop, I mean. Hey, that's nice. And this is 2. He raises, we have 2 pair. Come on, be good. Oh, makes a straight flush? No, just a flush. But darn it. A happy spot for him. In the end. We'll check out that call in detail in a moment. Well, not completely in detail, but look into it once more. This one down. Have aces here, which meet a nice board. Meet a decent board here as well, I would say. We flop the nuts. Get raised. I'm still gonna call. We didn't lose a full buy-in there, by the way. It was 30 bucks on this table, previous hand. Here. Alright. Set of 3s took it down on table 4. So what happened there? He had pair. Wow, this guy is pretty wide open, man. I mean, he had an overpair, the jacks, which are never good by themselves. We had a pair and a flush draw and a really tough time making 2 pair. That was... We're liking this guy. Yes, please. Oh, I thought we were heads up. When I bet here. Same difference, apparently. So the game seemed to be swell once more. Game quality has been really excellent since we moved up this time around. On average, better than on microgaming, which has its moments, but on the whole, the RunItOnce tables have been somewhere between good and excellent, for the most part. Now, is this a bit too loose, maybe? Might be. Check it out. I'm gonna fold it to a raise. King, Queen, 7. Yeah, usually doesn't get raised. Only the ace, king, queen, jack. Single suited gets raised there. Button versus cutoff. Okay. Should slow him down. We're not gonna bluff here. Ace queen is gonna call a lot, which is what she's saying she has, I guess. Or maybe the just exact same hand with a better flush draw and a gutter on the turn. Alright. Oh, that's for this hand a pretty massive flop, I would say. Top and bottom. Now that makes me smile, Hamsterman, because of what you said earlier. But yeah, top and bottom and the flush draw looks mighty fine. Jesus, we flopped great on another table as well. I think we just potted here 4 ways. Oh, I called with the gutter and the overpair and just get there on the turn. Take it down here. We get a call, which I don't mind at all. That 6 really shouldn't be a problem on this. He has 10-6 specifically. Did have that really? Had that straight. That is unusual for the small blind to show up with a hand like this. Not even suited to the ace. Jesus. Wait. We would pot, we flop. Pretty swell as well? Swell as well? Also pretty excellent question. How much money left to play? I mean, does show up with the straight here sometimes. We do block it though. I don't know. A little bit uncertain in the spot. What the better move is. Checking might well be it. Oh, hang on, my phone. Excuse me. Alright, yeah, I think we're c-betting here as well. A little bit on the larger end without a spade and take it down. Well, we're still up for the day. We lost a little bit here and there just now. Some little bit strange thoughts. And we're up like 40 bucks. I'll take it. Okay, open and straight flush draw. Flush already. More aces over here. Lindsay with an H, deciding to bet it. Don't intend to fold here anytime soon. Aces take it down pre. Lose aggro. I think we're calling down. Blocker play, losing heart, or... Yeah, that's exactly it. So that's also important to note, and we will. 2 barrels only with the blocker play. She could have maybe even raised here, trying to get it down to heads up. Later hand in position. Position we do have now. Sweet. Wow. Alright. Well, lucky break for us here at flop. Where's the button here? Yeah. Get to try again with even nicer aces. Ace, ace, king 7, double suited. Here's stage, just played a big one. Aces with an 8, nut flush blocker versus, I don't even know what that guy had. Weird, I thought. What's his name? Jonathan showed. If I showed the right table, I hope I did. Okay, so the flush draw pair and an open ender. Yeah, okay, that I get. Be a bad fold. Get a raise to let it go. It's not a good one. We are only seldomly winning this one at this point, I would say. Must have had the open ender then. What the? How did that work? Ace 9, 5, 3. Jesus. 9, 5, 3. I don't get it. So we have the gutter and 2 backdoor flushes. Which extras in here? 250. There's a flush draw pairing the boards. Aces take it down pre here. There's a ace. Ace, king, queen, 3 double. And ace is on another table, not folding here. Interesting. These I would have, you know, looking closer at this hand, I would have preferred I had just called. Wow, take that back. We get a check to us twice here, we are starting to bet. Alright. So I think that's fine, I believe that works often enough to be profitable. Hey, hello, nuts on the rainbow board. Nuts get nuttier. Redraw to a better straight now as well. Cool, really? So here we make the nuts in the river. Didn't get called in either spot, but take both of them down. Leaving us a buy and a profit for now. Oh. Buy-ins basically. And the Henriksen, basically just buy-ins. I strive to have a 100 buy-in bankroll for the stakes I play. So PLO 100 would appear on my radar when I get close to a 10k bankroll, basically. Yeah. And by the time that comes around, I will have played more than enough hands to, I suspect. Also, then I'll have to start campaigning RunItOnce to implement PLO 100. Thinking and taking shots, I think... I think I would be maybe well advised being more aggressive, me personally, taking shots. But seeing that I, you know, do this as my main source of income and I don't have an easy time adding onto the bankroll outside of poker, I am really conservative when it comes to taking shots. If for most people that's an entirely different situation, you know, working your 9-to-5 job, your normal job, and putting some spare income basically into your poker bankroll, then you should probably be more aggressive trying to get out of the micros a little bit sooner, try to move up a little bit sooner. Escape the high rake environments and also be able to, you know, make more decent money on the side. Provided you're flexible when it comes to, first of all, when it comes to moving down, and that you don't take it too hard, that it doesn't ruin that it won't ruin your day or week if you have to move down. Gonzato Solini, thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. Take it down here and have a beautiful spot with the aces pre. where we get to put the 4-bet in. So yeah, while I go for a 100 BB roll, geez, a lot of tight players around. Hang on, there was a... Ah, that was a mistake and not intentional. I came in for the race here. I had no intention of doing that whatsoever. So don't ask me why I did. I guess I thought I was opening. Yeah, I don't think I noticed this guy was in here. Crap. We do flop 2 pair. Yeah, it is still a 40 buy-in shot at PLO 50, so it might still go wrong, which is why I'm saying still. Yeah, exactly. And my bankroll management, I think I just answered, but just to reiterate, is 100 buy-ins for a stake. Of course, I don't move down for moving up for the new stake, and then I'll take a shot with X amount of buy-ins. In this case, 40. He has 7s or 7-6, then that is that. Just a complete bluff, giving us another buy-in and profit there. Very, very nice. Clicking buttons, huh? Go for the check raise here. Okay. So yeah, for the situation described, just described for like a recreational player, quote unquote, not returning to the skill level, but just that it's not your main. I mean, that's not your main source of income. Then going with looser bankroll management, maybe 60, 70 buy-ins and take regular shots, like 5 or 10 buy-in shots, is probably really great advice. I've always, for the most part, been way nittier than that, but that's because I felt more comfortable doing it that way. And that also plays a huge part. Like if a more fluid, more aggressive bankroll management leaves you uncomfortably spot mentality-wise, then just don't do it and go about it a little bit nittier, a little bit tighter. We're definitely taking down some pots. And I think, now this is more about what I heard, not about what I experienced myself, that up to PLO 100 and on some days or many days even PLO 200, the opposition, the quality of the opposition is not going to rise like hugely. At PLO 200 for sure, you're going to face a lot of professionals, even at PLO 100 as well, but there's still going to be enough spots in between to make it worth your while trying to give it a shot, trying to move up. Again, this is more what I heard, not what I experienced myself. Although I can say that the PLO 100 tables I played on microgaming were pretty much the same as PLO 50, depending on the day. They were either decent to good or sometimes crappy. Der Alte! Let the quick pop in! Good to see you, der Alte. The new emotes are on their way. They will show up in the banner rotation bottom right of the screen. I removed the NutRaisin because nobody really uses it. Well, I didn't remove it. I put it in tier 2. I put a tier 2 and tier 3 sub emote in. But they're just, again, they're just placeholders. I don't expect anybody to subscribe for higher tiers. Hell, I'm still sometimes even a little bit surprised that I have subscribers at all. So I wouldn't subscribe for higher tiers. The point I'm trying to make is they're placeholders. If we ever get more emote slots, i.e. make partner, then all of them are going to come down to tier 1 again. But right, the new emotes, the alte, hey, it's perfect timing. Didn't even notice you were putting that in chat when I said it. So, yeah, we're gonna have the blind squirrel and the ace is cracked. And there's like another squirrel with like a money back that's gonna be tier 2, just because I don't have an additional slot. I called here without thinking about it. Once I did, I wished I hadn't. I think it's a little bit weak. Although everybody folded, there is 150 in the middle, so I suspect we're taking it down. We don't need to bet. I really don't see what calls us. Something that gets stubborn here. Is this too loose? Let's check it out. I'm gonna fold it to a raise. I know! 950 follows actually now. It hasn't updated because Gonzato Solini has very kindly followed a couple of minutes ago. Alright, that's kind of nice as far as flops go. This is also kind of cool. Get a fold on table 6. Get a fold here. Oh, and the new subscription badges are in as well. Interesting. Fortunately, we don't have a club, but we're not folding. That's a given. Never beat the nuts with a full house redraw. Take it down. And check all the way so far. Take it down. Ace is here, flop, great. Here we're done with the hand unless we turn amazing. I'll check out the ace queen 10-10 in a moment, as soon as I get to it. We do turn the nut flush draw here. Still have the second nuts with blockers to the nuts. Here we need to let it go. Take it down here. Four cashes, 2 final tables in PLO. Jesus! What? Der Alte! Wow! Now that's awesome. That is proper awesome. Huge congratulations. Wow. Just checking. Sounds good to me. Okay. Also pretty okay. I have a feeling we might take this one down. We do. Five tournaments, 4 cashes, 2 final tables, finishing first and third, tripling your bankroll on Unibet. That's one memorable weekend. Wow. So what's the plan? You're gonna try to move up, or you're gonna take it slow? Gonna stick around in your current stakes? Curious. "18 more minutes in the 80% splashy hour. Then we have another 65% splashy hour later on. After which I will go on me dinner break and be back for the splashy hours at midnight. Probably before that. Not a nice hand here. Ace, Queen, Jack, 9, double suited. Also, how do I pronounce the name? Hichlas? I have no idea how to pronounce the name. HJ Lass. Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna go with HJ Lass, hopefully making the least amount of least amount of fool of myself. That sounds weird, but it gets the point across. With the 6s betting the flop, I would have preferred. It's not like we are gonna like many turns. If he checks again, we'll give it a shot. Can take it down now. By the power of aggression. Ooh, right, the 10s. I almost forgot about checking out those 10s. I know it was button versus cutoff, and I raised the cutoff razor. We're singer suited with an ace and a queen. Just gets called. Talking hard today. Jeez. Weaker aces. Ace 10, 10, 9, 8 and below. All of these get raised folded actually. The ace queen 10, 10 is strong enough and just gets called. Strong enough as in you're fine seeing a flop. Whereas the lower aces have more incentive of ending the hand right there. Right there at the pre-flop stage. Cold called here, which is not ideal and in fact wrong, I believe. So we can't, it's a little bit too weak to raise it. I think. Hang on. Yeah. That's completely true. That hand does not get played. Even though we did take it down. We're doing okay, by the way. We're closing in on 3 binds in profit currently. Certainly got lucky. No denying that. Probably not gonna get lucky here. She raised the c-bet by us early on the paired board. Turn. Nah, we're just gonna give up. I would have guessed queens or kings are gonna be what she shows up with. Whoa! Closing the action, we flop kind of amazing. Flop A-okay here as well. Hot size bet, we're gonna wait for a moment. Then call. Sorry, here we're just gonna check behind now. Alright. The nuts stay nutty. You know, unless he has quads. We go with the min raise. Sure. Alright. It's an ideal turn for us there. Filling him up. Jeez, that was nice. One buck extra in the middle. Does that get squeezed? I doubt it. We are gonna call the race though. We're gonna be first to act post, so let's hope we flop great. Not that I can really ask for great flops. What with the way things have been going. We're not gonna be able to call if anybody goes in here. HTLS, alright. Perfect that I didn't mess that one up. I tend to mess up names a lot. I'm horrible at that. Same stakes, but I think I'll play more tourneys. They're so soft when they're so soft. Wait, they're soft when I can win. Yeah. Right on. Der Alter, right on. Enjoying the stream, HTLS is saying. Thank you very much. I do this 5 days a week. Last week, I've done it 7 days a week, but that was because the Splashy Hour promotion is currently happening. Here we turn a wrap. This is not helpful. Here we take it down. Cheers, HTLS, for the kind words. All right. Not bad. You're gonna call. And that would be the nuts trade for us. What? Yeah, the sword still is displaced for you, der Alter. And we are good here against turned trips. Alright, you know what, we're not blocking straight draws much. We are gonna go with a bet, see what happens, rather than checking behind. Get raised, I'll likely let it go. Generally speaking, we're not getting bluffed there a lot. Alright. I'll just check behind like a putty cat. Picked off a nice bluff here. I have Hero Splash this time, sorry, here. Currently up more than 4 buy-ins, I believe, or around 4. All subject to change, of course. That we cannot do. Here they're not flush draw. Pair of deuces gonna take it down. Yeah. Neat. So they're going for it as hard as they can, apparently. Here in the flush draw. Here open ender. Open ender, completely weird hand. There are certainly some spots at that table. Wait, I was clicking the wrong button. I'm still getting used to the new button layout on my keyboard. Might occasionally show the wrong table. Dinner time! Aw, why did you have to say that? Because I started the stream hungry. Have a good dinner. Have a good meal. Nah, I'll get some food after the break. Oh, my stomach is scrambling now. Damn it! Damn you! But had I eaten before the stream, I would have started to become tired, so... That doesn't sound like the GTO move. And I think this has to be one of the pocket channels where the word GTO is completely underutilized. We almost never use it. Like once a week or something, or 2 weeks even. If that. Not a very GTO channel, apparently. Although flopping top 2 is decent. How much in the way of backup or redraws except for the obvious full house? I think we just pot it. Nice. 150 splash, we're going for the bet fold here, trying to take down the rakeback, basically. Wow. We are flopping some stuff today. Can't be denied. Nice change of pace. We had some quite different sessions last 2 weeks. Again, gonna bet a little bit larger. Kings, we're just gonna check. That deuce is excellent. We actually have a deuce, wow. Didn't notice that for a moment. Two flush draws on board, tough for us to fill up. We're just gonna pot it here. Table 5, we took it down on the turn. Take it down here as well. Taking stuff down. 55 entries, PLO 53 peeps playing PLO 20. 12 at PLO 10, very nice to see. Still 4 peeps at no limit 200, 1 no limit 20 table, and 20 at entries no limit 4. Man, those splashy hours, they're working out for RunItOnce. Min raise, really? I think we're still gonna call though. He comes over the top, of course, gonna suck, but the min raise, huh? So here we ain't folding. That's fair enough. That is definitely fair enough. Have a decent wrap on the rainbow board with a backdoor nut flush draw. Here we might as well put the money in ourselves. I doubt we have fold equity, but never know. Pair, second nut flush draw. Here we make the nuts. He folds! Wow, hey, wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. On a rainbow board, meaning we are not betting too large here. I think my biggest fear here is splitting. Having a king or an ace roll off. That is excellent. So one of you wishing, or all of you wishing me good luck today. You really came through, man. Cheers for that. There, I need some salt or some wood to knock on. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Didn't? Jesus. Wait, damn it, I showed the... No. I showed the wrong table. Here I bet the river was an offsuit 3, so we still had the nuts. And I took it down. Sorry for not showing. The buttons still tripping me up, man. Okay, just gonna check. Here we are gonna call, pair, wrap. Here, that's an interesting question. I think we're still gonna bet fold. Checking potentially even the better option. Not quite sure. We do make the second nuts with a redraw to the full house. He now bets, and that's the sizing we can call with an open ender and a flush draw. We take it down on all the other tables. The kings take it down and the straight takes it down. But you know what happens? Our kings here flop kind of nice. 3-base. Did not get called here with the flush. This is probably too weak. Probably a bit too optimistic. But we do take it down still. Let's check it out. Jack 10, 7, 4, right? And the cutoff. It's a solver perspective. I think connectivity wasn't there. Even my guess. That shows you what I know. It's a raise and it's a raise call even. Wow. Okay. Okay. We're up 6 binds currently. Jeez. So we don't need to leave the table right now. There's nobody else deep against us. In case you just joined in because of the splashy hours. Otherwise I don't do that very often. I don't consider red hauling very often. With the diamond, take it down. Nope. That would be a bit too much. Too bad, the single raise I could have called. This not so much. Came in for a probably potentially a little bit of a cheeky raise. We'll check this out in a moment. Flop definitely awesome. Top 2 and the nut flush draw. Comes over the top, we're not folding. Ace, king, queen, 6, triple, huh? I mean, it's against a 3-bet, of course, we fold. 4-bet, we fold. That part is a given. Okay. And be the nuts. The unadulterated nuts. So, about table 3 there with the 3-bet we flop top 2. Blind versus button. King, queen 6. You know what? It's not completely ludicrous. Almost all of the ace, king, queens. Oh, hang on now. That's perfectly single suited. It is. It doesn't get 3-bet. Perfectly single suited. It does. I knew that. Ace, king, queen. 9, 8, 7. Not the 6 though, but the 5, 4, 3 again. Triple suited, not so much. So optimism confirmed. Shows you what I know about heads up. Probably a raise, right? So the 10 would give us the nut straight. The jack high flush draw as well. Adding a pair into the mix. All right. We're gonna see if we can take it away with 2 pair. Here we took it away pre. I guess we have showdown value. You know what, when I bet here with 2 pair, I hadn't quite realized that there are 2 straights on board. Jen, I'm not a believer here in a big pot. And now, wait, what? Okay. This is weird. Didn't Manuel, this guy there, bet the flop? Yeah, and then she leads the turn? Really? That's super strange. Because the turn didn't change anything. Nice wrap, backdoor flush draw, no hearts in our hand. Giving us an additional gut shot now. So, would be hard pressed to find a fold against pretty much any bet sizing. Certainly not against anything less than pot. We'll give it a shot, seeing that we have no showdown value. We have no hearts, so the missed hearts might hopefully have a tough time calling if they didn't connect strongly otherwise. I'm in the big blind. I do show up with force. Nice! I'm not sure if I liked my chances there, but want to be results oriented, that was excellent. Sushi, the crashing. Oh, damn it, I hate that it happens to you during the splashy hours. I had the same thing. Try reinstalling then if it keeps crashing for you. So, for everybody watching who is not aware, RunItOnce is still in beta. At runtime, I almost never... I don't think I have crashes anymore. Only when starting sessions, adding tables, opening tables, and when I'm opening tables while playing. Sometimes I get crashes. But not like just out of nowhere in the middle of the hand. Stushi, the session is going amazing. We're up 300 bucks. Yeah, we're up 6 buy-ins. I'm not gonna ask how yours is going, because I'm sure it's frustrating right now. Yeah. Okay. We blocked Jack 7. If the sleepy guy wakes up here, we'll... shall not disturb his slumber any more than we need to. Yeah, so Sushi, so far the session really is going amazing. We kept getting lucky a bunch. We got the money in bad twice. Well, not bad. We had bad turns and then lucky rivers. And one with kings versus aces. And have a 1250 splash here. Hope somebody's not paying attention. Oh, okay. And we have... sorry about that. I mean, top pair, not flush. We're not gonna be able to let this go. Alright. Wow, 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 wow. Now somebody is bound to make a straight, right? No, we make a full house! We make a full house! Take down the three-way pot there! Jesus! Woohoo! Wow! Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I understand if you have. You tilted off a buy-in because of it. Maybe you want to start off by checking. We're not happy, yeah. Wow, we have it. We have the 50 euro splash here. 100 BBV of queens, we're going with it. Before we concentrate on that, we're not folding here. And I don't think we're gonna be able to get away from that with the wrap. Yeah, not with so much, yeah, not with what little he has behind. That's us, unless he... No, he can't. No, an ace would do it for him. Take down another nice one there. And have the 50 euro splash. Yeah, come on. If queens, we're going with it. Maybe we can get somebody out. That would be amazing. Gonna be a big one. The 50 euro splash is here. We're already having a massive day. It is too much to ask to win this one, but win or lose, it is. I am excited. Take it down. Alright, alright. Maybe a 10 would be enough. But he has a king. We need a 10, or is what's happening? That's not us, right? Nope. Nice. Takes it down with the nut flush. Good for you, man. What a massive pot. What a massive spot. Try Discord there really quick. Like, okay, it's Sunday, but generally speaking, the support is super fast. Try, see who's on their Discord and talk to them there, and they can be able to expedite the process. Get you an email reply even quicker. Wow. Might get that buy-in back and then some. We'll see. We'll see. Never know. Yeah, we still have to bet quite large here. I think we don't want to have straight draws drawing for a good price. Or anything, really. Jesus. Just the quads, huh? Please have kings, please have kings, please have kings. Woo! Kings confirmed, we got that buy-in back. How good are we running today? Nope. To make a straight. How long should it take for? I don't think you take it all? Oh, I did! And this session is off the rails today. We have been blessed by the dealer today, man. Yeah. We're up 8, 9 buy-ins. Not quite 9, almost close to 9. 8 buy-ins and $40. Yeah, he had a huge stack going in. The other guy, he still was very deep after that hand. Yeah, go with Stushi. If you're still having the same problem, go with... first of all, you can try restarting. That might actually really help. Or reinstalling, which takes 2 minutes. I would go with the restart first and then try reinstalling. Maybe you can still get... Maybe you still get to splash around a little bit. We are not playing heads up, however, unless we have to. No, I think we're watching this, right? Yeah. Another, what, 43 minutes of splashing around, then it's dinner break time, and I'll be back tonight before midnight. Look, did he split this one up? Or did he? No, he made a full house. You know what, on the button, even on the button, this might just be a fold. Yeah. Let's check it out. Fine. You know what, actually that is a race situation. This is one of the spots I need a study day for. Dive into those. So, perfectly single suited, it's a race call. If we're talking triple suited, this one is actually a race. So weird. Bracerman! It has been Bracerman. I think it should just have run past you today's results, that is. All subject to change. We'll see how the day ends. That's us for now. Need some help. Does not get it, right? Right. Made some rake back there. In a blind versus blind spot I raised, we make 2 pair, you bet the flop. You check the flop, I'm sorry. Alright. Check this time. Do we make the straight flush? Wow. Here we flop kinda nice as well. He bets half pot, we're gonna take one off. Small here. Come on. Okay, at least we get called. On the queen's board we took it down. Certainly took it down there. Here we're gonna let it go. Take one off. Planning to raise the turn, or just make the nuts. I was blocking nuts and had 2 pair. Was the main motivation of calling here is going in for the bluff later now that we filled up. Kinda nice. Speaking of things and them being nice, this qualifies as well. Took down a small one here, get a fold there. Obviously tough to get more money out of that spot, out of position. And you, yeah. And it's not queens and 7s this time on this table, it is... We follow those up by queens and 5s. We're gonna call here. And a familiar theme is playing out up here. We flop the nuts with a redraw. Board pairing, we block out full houses. Here we are letting it go. Flop the nuts once more. Just the open-ender, wow. Not particularly helpful. I think we're still gonna call down. Alright. I keep running into small flushes in these spots, and I keep telling myself raising on the river might be, when I suspect my opponent to be weak-ish, might be an interesting approach, and I keep forgetting to do it. One time I did, it didn't work. Alright. Get raised here, that's no biggie, we can call. Don't flop so great this time. Sort of by checking, although it's a fine board to see bet on, especially me holding the 6-5. Now we are gonna bet quite large. Here if he bets, we're done. Unless he bets really tiny. Two backdoor flushes this bet sizing. Let's take one off. And that's where things get interesting. So we do make this three. We do have showdown value now. Gonna check and call. So he checks here, giving us a chance to draw out for free. And I think we should take him up on that kind offer. Just gonna... As played, just gonna check behind if I don't bet the turn, and I can't really with this SPR. We're losing this always, and I'm getting called here quite a bit, in my experience. If some showdown value. What? Splitting this is a gift by the dealers. Also nice. Getting the squeeze here and... to see here, a little bit larger without a heart. It's pretty much the same flop, just different colors as up here. Jeez. Don't think we're folding here. Too much money in the middle. Nice! Keep it up, dealer, keep it up! Nice! Managed to bluff their pants off here. Man, this has been one special session. And claim we didn't get lucky. I do claim we played well in some spots. And for the most part, the dealer is hitting us into the to the head with the deck. And no mistake. Extra money in the middle, the table is kind of short. Aces here, kings here. Kings flop. Some stuff against big blind. We are c-betting on the rainbow board with the gutter. Aces take it down. Wait, here. No, doesn't matter. They took it down. It raised this SPR. We are likely letting it go. Giving us excellent blockers now and for the future should a hard roll off. And we're currently up 10 buy-ins. Wow. I think this is... I'm gonna have to make a highlight reel out of this stream. We've just... That was just too amazing. How much longer? Half an hour. So, still plenty of things can change. It's the cutoff. Check 654. Let's check it out. Yeah, it does not get played. More kings, you say? And more aces for the first hand on another table. We could squeeze. Here we get raised for a button dynamic. We are not folding. That's quite nice. Sure. Wow, hang on. We got some spots. First of all, this one with the king of diamonds, we're raising this up right away. Then we got this one where we take it down, where we're raising it up as well. Yeah, we're not folding. Let's see how far our luck reaches. Jesus Christ, to the basket. Pretty far, I'd say. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Can't complain about losing that one. This time he got lucky. A little bit, I mean, he had the flush draw. For 1250 pot here. Well, if this guy calls, we're still gonna be deep against him. Might be able to play a funky side pot. Extra money in the middle, sure, we'll take a look. Nope. That ain't gonna do it. Takes it down. Wait, where did it go? Nope. Just if I right, race him, and the whole session has been going like that. It is always important to keep these sessions in mind when you have the opposite sessions where just you hit no flop or none of your draws get there. And we certainly had a fair share of those in the last, what, 1.5 weeks? Big call by the 9-10 would be my guess. No, but what? Okay, okay, okay. Didn't raise the second nuts there. Appreciate it. Although we might as well limp this one, keep the pot size a little bit smaller. Since she ain't never folding. Nope. No bluffing. With the king, we're gonna go for it. Take it down. Hey, I just had 3 aces here and took it down pre. Now we have 2 aces. With a suited queen and an 8. HLS. I like those emotes a lot. So, just checking here against the big blind. Yeah, probably. Making a flush. Can't improve anymore. Here I came over the top. I think that is right and proper. Check at this point for now. Wait, sorry. Okay, here we take it down with the c-bet. That is awesome. Not folding. Outpipped by 1. Fair enough. I'll try my best not to, you know, win or tilt now. Where you feel like you're on top of the world and unbeatable and then start playing too fancy or too loose. Actually, could have even sized down a little. Doesn't make much of a difference on a board like this. Also gonna go for a single bet here, trying to take it down. We can size up a little. No showdown value, not much equity. Well, there's some equity. Of course we hate getting raised, but... Table 6 is the aces table right now. Oh, you got you got it sorted out. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Like there was money in limbo, right? When it crashes and you... Yeah, if that was the... here we took it down, by the way. If that was the thing, then I had the same problem before. Happy to see that somebody sorted it out for you so quickly. And that you didn't torch as much. More importantly, happy to see that too. Cheers. Fat chance for taking it down. What? How's that legal? We won't be. I mean, we can limp if. Yeah, do a limp along. Sure. What does this gentleman have? He had the ace 6-5 deuce there in the pot with the aces we took down. No, we have a pair. So you're taking it down with a small bet? But 1 fold? 2 folds? Alright. Just gonna check here. Yeah, 3 ways for sure. That's once more, takes it down. Pretty much done with this hand. That is fine. Make a pair on the board. Still have the 10s. Yep. Good call though. No. We flop we flop yeah, we flop excellent actually, 3 ways. We're not flopping the set or anything major, this is pretty huge. And we're gonna hard it. Don't wanna have a queen come along for cheap. Potentially making 2 pair. Here we have the middle set. Wait, right button, take it down, take it down. Again, blocking out. Here we were blocking our own out, not blocking straight draws much, not blocking flushes. Holding it sounds good to me. Down 10, 40 buy-ins, 40 BB buy-ins early, quickly. Yeah, I can relate to that. Then 126 to finish up 16 buy-ins for the session. Bracerman, nice. Wow. Well done. And short stacking it leaves bruises and scars on your soul. Things like these. Nope. And that was stupid. I think. Check up on it, but I think that's stupid. Check up on it in a moment because I have a bunch of other spots going on. We're still gonna call, of course. At a flush draw, we have queens here. Damn it, we have spots all over the place. Queens here. These queens flop amazing. Still gonna call. Make a flush. Nice spot here as well. Just gonna check behind. Wait, sorry, here. And we are good. Ace is on another table. Make the flush. Checking. These queens we're folding. Get called. Have the third nuts now. Just gonna check. Let's see how that ends. Good for us. We get a squeeze with, not squeeze, but massively raise with aces up here. 400 BB. We check the turn. We take it down. We play for it all with aces pre. Against aces. He has all the eights. We need a queen or jack to stay alive. And fair enough. Fair enough. We're still close to 10 buy-ins of profit, so meh. Can't complain too loudly. Right, I was gonna check out the... What was it? 5, 4, 4, 3 double suited. Was button versus MP or something, I believe. Yeah, exactly. Bottom set here. Just gonna let it go. Well, if he... okay. More aces for us. So, button versus MP. You know, bets. Good for you. Flush versus flush. Okay. Yeah, in a single raise part, let's just check here. If he doesn't call, we will. He's really short, damn it. Okay. So 5, 4, 4, 3. Let's just let the flop here, by the way. Actually, that is a fine cold call there. The 5-4-4-3. Double suited against the MP open. Gonna fold, I believe, if he comes out top. Interesting. Got it to the straight flush. Alright. Very interested in not folding at this point. That is an excellent bet sizing, allowing us to do just that, giving us a double gutter and the flush draw now. Yeah, I don't think we can let it go. Fair enough. Yeah, that was alright. We definitely had the outs there. Okay. It's a 7, I think this is cool. On the rainbow board. You can call a raise. Looks like they're playing a decent one. We have nice aces on table 1 coming up. Wow. Ray open in the 3-bet, allowing us to put almost half of our stack in here. With the ace, jack, 7 double suited. In the meantime, we can check back up with these guys. See what they're up to. He cold calls, that's unfortunate. He just cold calls. Well, 3-base, this is not a horrible board, I would say. We have all the outs we want. But no, he makes a full house, right? Yeah. Alright. Looks like our lucky streak has ended. Well, except that we make quads here. Putting us still 8 binds ahead for now. Called. And by the way, we love the cold color here. What did Willen have? Oh no, Melvin. I mean, he was the villain, but I misread his name. Melvin showed up with 10-9, 8-6, double suited. Yeah, that I get. And the other guy had the 7-8-5-4, triple suited. Alright. An MP, I'm not quite certain. Here, blind versus button versus blind. We flop quite nice. Money is going in. Top 2. Also flop pretty decent over here. Actually, top 3. We have all the pairs. Need some help? Please don't get it, sir. Not getting it confirmed. Cheers. Trip 9s took it on as well. So we have 12 more minutes with an increased possibility of getting a splash. Although we already got one 100 BB splash. Again. I think we're lead calling this, or lead getting it in. We are blocking the nuts. Block all straights a little bit. Now we're gonna size down so we still have a meaningful bet sizing left on the river. We might want to give this up. Yeah, I think that's better. 10-9, 10-9. Who knows? Might have. Chances are we could have gotten him out of it. Impressive calling there. You know, quote unquote. I certainly wouldn't have been able to. Not on the turn. Maybe the small. I don't think there's too much use in second guessing that. I think that line was fine. There's a double gutter. We'll check. Keep the pot smallish, not folding. Actually not against that bet sizing. How about a sexy 4? Alright, alright, alright. Make that 2. If I like it in a moment. We'll see. Certainly an option. Hoping for a fold. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, here. Fills up. Wow, wow. Now that is a bad beat. He had the full house. The other guy had hit a runner, bet a full house. some nice hands ourselves. Here we're gonna raise, no matter what happens. And yeah, I think we're still gonna raise. Start off by checking here, I believe. And that is a pretty sexy turn of events, and we have some bunch of huge spots. Here we're gonna come over the top, I think. Don't flop so great. He has the aces, no shock there. And he fills up. For a smallish pot, he obviously has that king or something he likes. Now, we're still gonna go for the bluff. Sorry, here. Just too much going on. 1250 splash on another table where we flop some stuff as well. Oof. Right, so pair, a gutter, and front and backdoor flush draw. Unfortunately, the whole table is involved here. Down. Much longer, 6 minutes. Then I'll go on me dinner break. I'll be back before midnight. So none of our draws got there. We have absolutely nothing. Do we ever want to try for a bluff on against the entire table? We have the 10... Nah, the 10-8 we would have... Well... I mean, this is super optimistic. But let's. And everybody calling here has the problem that somebody is going to be behind them being able to call. Might be working in our favor. Are we getting this through? Again, this is a lot of optimism here. No, okay, fair enough. Almost! Almost. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going crazy all across the board. So that one was fine. We lost the other all in there when we had an excellent wrap against the gentleman filling up. Meaning we're not quite as much in profit as we were before, but we're still, what, 6, 7 binds in profit, something like that. Here I had noticed he's short, then I would have checked. Because then using my ace, not as interesting. Now we're gonna have to let go against pretty much any bet sizing. Even one like this. Against a full stack I would happily call here. 3-bet pot here. That is alright and proper. Take this one down. That's a nice card for us. Hoping kings don't get sticky. Nice. Speaking of kings. Start off by checking 3 ways. And are almost done. 2 minutes and some dinner coming up for me. Let's take one off. That was the pretty nutty character. Alright, alright, alright. It's called though. That'll be cool. Interesting to watch. Blind versus blind spot. We have a pair. We have the nut flush draw. We're not folding. The aces have a great. He took it down. Aces have a great spot here. Master pair. Hey, welcome back. Money's going in. Here we let it go. He bet like 3/4 of the pot. A decent hand here as well. And yeah, here the money's going in. Here we block straight draws. Take it down. It's a small blind. This is fine. Should have way more high cards. Gonna go for a little bit of a rebluff here. Something I almost never do. This is like the 3rd, 4th time on stream. Okay. That's why. But, you know, we've just seen him do that against... you're leading there with the jacks and then folding. So that was the main factor why. I don't know, Master Pair. I mean, it sucks when they keep making their hands against you, but generally speaking, I prefer having weaker players at the tables. I'm sure that's of no help to you right now when you had a bad session. So I'll take... Never mind. Didn't mean to tick you off. This is close. Usually a fold with the 7, d8 makes this a raise fold, and we will fold if he comes over the top again. But seeing that he's really tight, I think we get more pre-flop folds than from other players. And the splashy hours are over. I will let the side know to deal me out once the blinds come around. And currently we're looking at 7.5 buy-ins and profit. Right on. Is that right? No, hang on, I'm overselling it. I believe 5.5. That's pretty sad that he ends up calling, but let's hope he doesn't have kings and go for it here. My line makes a lot of sense that I have a strong hand. Might have a 6, that would be horrible, or 9's full. What you gonna do? Come on, one last time. The wrong decision and folded. I feel the call. I feel the call incoming. I refuse to feel stupid about it though. Gonna have a 6. Yeah. Alright. I think I was unintentionally overselling our profits before. Had an error there in my math. Duh. And we're still happy though. We're still around 5 binds up. Cool. Jeez, now we have a proper storm raging here. Wow. Jeez, it looks like the end of the world. Alright, certainly gonna be the end of the stream in a moment. I think we have one more hand, and that is gonna be the next one on this table. And that'll be it for this session, not for today. I'll be back before midnight, probably around 10:30, 11 Central European Summer Time, so in